Welcome back to Old Charles. The Kennedy half-dollar from 1974 is a coin that many collectors and beginners search for because it represents an important period in United States coin history. This coin was issued more than a decade after the introduction of the Kennedy design, which first appeared in 1964 following the passing of President John F. Kennedy. The 1974 issue continued the legacy of this popular coin while reflecting changes in metal composition and circulation habits of the time. By 1974 the Kennedy half-dollar was no longer made from silver, instead it was struck in a copper-nickel clad composition. This change happened because rising silver prices made precious metal coins too expensive for everyday use. The outer layers of the coin are copper-nickel while the core is pure copper. This gives the coin its familiar silver-like appearance even though it contains no silver value for collectors today. The obverse of the coin features a left-facing portrait of President John F. Kennedy designed by Gilroy Roberts. His strong profile and clean lines make the design one of the most recognizable in American coinage. The word Liberty appears along the edge of the coin while the motto "In God We Trust" is placed just below the chin. The date 1974 is clearly shown at the bottom of the coin. The reverse of the coin displays the presidential seal, with a heraldic eagle holding an olive branch and arrows. Designed by Frank Gasparo, the words United States of America and half-dollar surround the design while the motto E pluribus unum appears above the eagle. The details on the reverse can vary depending on how well the coin was struck and how much circulation it experienced. The 1974 Kennedy half-dollar was minted at 3 different locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Coins from Philadelphia carry no mint mark. Coins from Denver show a D mint mark while coins from San Francisco show an S mint mark. Most San Francisco coins from this year were produced as proof coins specifically for collectors rather than for everyday circulation. Circulation strike coins from Philadelphia and Denver were produced in very large numbers because the half-dollar was still considered a standard denomination even though it was not commonly used in daily transactions. Many of these coins ended up sitting in bank vaults or being saved by the public, which is why uncirculated examples are still relatively easy to find today. The value of a 1974 Kennedy half-dollar depends heavily on its condition. Circulated examples that show wear, scratches and dull surfaces are generally worth only their face value, meaning 50 cents. Uncirculated coins with strong luster and no signs of wear can be worth more, especially to collectors trying to complete date and mint mark sets. Coins graded in mint state condition by professional grading services can carry higher premiums, particularly those with sharp details and original mint luster. However, because of the high mintage numbers, even high-grade examples are not extremely rare. This keeps prices fairly affordable compared to earlier silver issues of the Kennedy half-dollar series. Proof coins from San Francisco are struck with specially prepared dies and polished planchets which give them mirror-like fields and frosted designs. These coins were sold directly to collectors and were usually well preserved. Proof 1974 Kennedy half-dollars are more valuable than circulated coins, especially if they remain in their original packaging without damage or haze. Error coins can also increase the value of a 1974 Kennedy half-dollar. Examples with off-center strikes, double dies or other minting mistakes are highly collectible. These errors are because of this very few entered regular circulation. The popularity of the design and the rising price of silver soon created challenges for the United States Mint. By 1965 the composition of the Kennedy half-dollar changed to a silver-clad format containing 40% silver. This was part of a broader shift in American coinage as the government attempted to reduce silver usage across circulating coins. Despite this change, people continued to save the coins in circulation remained limited. In 1971 the final major composition change occurred when the Kennedy half-dollar was converted to a copper-nickel clad coin with no silver content. This made it cheaper to produce and aligned it with other circulating coins like the quarter and dime. This version is the type that includes the 1974 issue. The 1974 Kennedy half-dollar was produced during a period when half-dollars were no longer commonly used in daily commerce. Inflation, rising prices and changing consumer habits reduced the need for large denomination coins. Many businesses stopped using them and banks ordered fewer half-dollars from the mint. Even though millions were still produced during this time, the Kennedy half-dollar became more of a collector item than a working coin. People saved them in drawers, coin albums and rolls, while others received them rarely and changed. The coin continued to serve as a symbol of Kennedy legacy rather than a practical piece of currency. The design of the Kennedy half-dollar remained unchanged through these years, preserving the original portrait and presidential seal. This consistency helped maintain its identity and popularity among collectors and historians alike. It stands today as one of the longest-running designs in modern United States coinage. The history of the 1974 Kennedy half-dollar reflects a transition in American money from precious metal circulation to modern clad coinage. It represents economic adjustments, cultural remembrance, and the evolution of how Americans use and collect coins, making it an important chapter in the story of United States numismatics. The condition of a Kennedy half-dollar from 1974 plays a major role in how it is viewed by collectors and how much value it may have. Coins that were heavily used in circulation often show clear signs of wear, such as smooth high points, faded details, and numerous small scratches. These circulated coins usually have a dull surface and less shine because years of handling remove the original mint luster. Lightly circulated examples may still show most design details, but with minor wear on Kennedy hair, the cheek area, and the eagle feathers on the reverse. These coins often look attractive but still lack the bright luster of an uncirculated coin. Their edges may show small nicks from contact with other coins over time. Uncirculated coins are those that never entered everyday use. These coins retain their original mint luster, which appears as a bright or satiny shine when the coin is tilted under light. All design details remain sharp and clear, and there is no wear on the high points. However, small marks from the minting and storage process can still be present. Higher grade uncirculated coins show fewer contact marks and stronger eye appeal. These examples are more desirable to collectors, especially when the surfaces are clean and the strike is strong. Coins graded by professional services as mint state are categorized based on the number of marks, quality of luster, and overall appearance. Proof Kennedy half-dollars from 1974 were made specifically for collectors and have a very different look. These coins feature mirror-like fields and frosted raised designs. They are usually found in excellent condition because they were sold in protective packaging. Any scratches, fingerprints, or haze can reduce their quality and collector interest. Environmental damage can also affect condition. Exposure to moisture, chemicals, or improper storage can cause discoloration, spotting, or corrosion. Cleaning a Kennedy half-dollar is not recommended because it can leave hairline scratches and permanently lower the coin appeal and value overall. The best condition examples of the 1974 Kennedy half dollar are those that remain uncirculated or in proof condition with original surfaces and minimal marks. Preserving the coin properly helps maintain its condition and ensures it remains a desirable piece for collectors and history enthusiasts.